the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Hey, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawam Padah from the GMS Denver camp. Coming at you with a quick lunch break lesson. Yeah, man. If you can't see it by now, all right, I don't know what to tell you. All right, this damn devil, Esau, he's the most profane, most wicked, all right, most rebellious, most evil, person on the planet Earth, man. All right, and it's just clear in these last days for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. All right, and he got to go, man. All right, he got to go. All right, our eyes have been opened, all right, by Yahweh Shai in these last days. Speaking to the hopeful elect out there, we can clearly see that this man got to go. All right, and we're calling for it, man. We're calling for the collapse of this society and for all hell to break loose. Why? Because it's necessary, man. It's to be taken out. Everything he does brings confusion, chaos. All right. And, today's a prime example of that, at the plantation and whatnot. I had a customer. OK. And I had two customers I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And one of them was an Edomite and one was a Jake. All right. Look, he was Southern Kingdom. All right. And cool Jake. And the Edomite, man, was a transformer. More than meets the eye, man. It was a Decepticon looking like Miss Doubtfire. And, just totally disgusting, man. Totally disgusting. And it made me upset, you know what I'm saying? Because you get tired of seeing this shit. And then, I kid you not, while I was dealing with these two customers, all right, another transformer walks by. Another Edomite transformer walks by. I'm like, yo, you can't make this up. What the fuck is going on? And it's just to the point where this place got to go, man. And it's because of this devil. This is why you see the things that you see. You see these things in our children's schools and whatnot. They're leaking into every part of society, man. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. We'll get that precept as well. But thing is though, the Jake, after the Edomite left, I guess he might have saw my face, and then because I was kind of upset about that, having to deal with these people, man. Because we're in captivity and we have to abide by the laws. You can't carry out judgment, according to the law, because according to our laws, somebody like that would be put to death, man. But you have to bear it here and being in Babylon, all right, with this damn devil ruling, because he doesn't carry out righteous judgment. He's the most profane, right, as you can see right here. All right. And so the Jake said, man, he said, how long you been here? I said, I've been here for a little while, talking about Colorado. And he said, yeah, man, it's just kind of confusing here. Things are mixed up here. And I kind of understood what he was getting at, but I asked him anyway. I was like, hey, what do you mean? He said, as far as like, genders and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I already know what you're talking about. Because he saw what I saw. And I believe that Jake probably could have, I think he might have known the truth just by what he was saying to me in this conversation. Because, Jake is waking up. But he was like, yeah, man, God ain't with that. He ain't with that. And I was like, yeah, I know. And that was my experience today. And it kind of made me feel better, man, because I was upset, man, the whole time dealing with that first customer. I was like, man, I'm tired of this, man. We all are, those who are in the right spirit. And it was comforting to hear a Jake come up and acknowledge the bullshit, because everybody else just walks around like ain't nothing going on, man. 2/3 of our people, they just walk around like ain't nothing wrong with that shit, man. That's why they gotta go. All right, because they're down with this bullshit system, man. They're down with all this abomination walking around. Shit, hell, a lot of them are partaking in the shit too. But let's get some precepts before I ramble on too long. All right, so this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 5. All right, in the Apocrypha, it says, "Behold," that means look here, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, "I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." All right, so those are the four sword judgments, man, that are prophesied to happen, and it's gonna go on to explain why. All right, here in the next verse, right, and hopefully, Lord willing, you can hear me. All right, 1 second. All right, so going on. All right, 16, it says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." And if that ain't the truth, I don't know what is, man. It's everywhere. From the time your ass wake up in the morning, you seeing wickedness, man. You turn on the damn TV, wickedness, adultery, transformerism, Moism. You know what I'm talking about, man. H-mosexuals every damn well. All right, women ruling over men being effeminate and fucking weak. Everywhere you turn, man. Everywhere you turn, man. All right, false religions, idolatry. Everything is out of order here, man. This is why the Lord is finna bring the judgment he's finna bring. All right, you see, this is why you're gonna see the amount of death and destruction that's coming to this earth, because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth, man. It's because this damn devil is ruling, man. He not only allows it, he protects it. He commends it. If I were to say anything to that transformer, at my job, they throw my ass under the jail for even saying something about it. You know what I mean? That's where we live at. And who the hell wants to live in a society like that where you can't even call out wickedness, man? Where you got to be subject to it. And all you Jakes out there that talk about, well, as long as it ain't bothering me, I'm okay with it. Nah, man. And the Jake that I was dealing with, the customer I was dealing with earlier, he said, that's what he said. Cause I was thinking it, and he said the same thing I was thinking. He said, man, people are all for, doing their own thing, living their own life, but when it starts to infringe on my life, that's when you get a problem. And I was like, yep, exactly. That's exactly what's happening when you don't address the bullshit. It leaks over into your life, man. So all you Jakes that are in that spirit of, well, as long as it ain't bothering me, nah, that's the wrong spirit, player. That's the wrong spirit to be in, because it does affect you. It affects your children too, because they got to go to school and have teachers, all right, that are part of that lifestyle, man. And then they try to force it on you, man. There's all kind of things in the news, and on YouTube where they show, Transformer story time. You got little kids sitting on the lap of a damn Transformer, man. All right, you got a whole bunch of children nowadays that are confused about their sexuality, man. Why? Because they promote that shit here. That's why. And that's why it's got to go. Point blank, period, man. And fuck anybody who don't have that same sentiment, man. It is what it is. It's because you ain't right. All right? But the Lord gonna set things right side up here very soon, man. Okay, next verse it says, hold on. "Therefore, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness." All right, the Lord ain't letting back no more, man. And his prophets are out here speaking. We're the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. We're calling the bullshit out. All right, but everybody else is scared too. It says, "Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves." You see, "Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Yeah, the hopeful elect, they're complaining continually about this shit, man. Every day, even in our spirits, even when we don't vocalize it, the Lord reads our spirits, man. We're sighing and crying in the spirit, man. Groaning because we're in this fucking wicked cesspool of profaneness or profanity and abominations. All right. Well, the Lord gonna do something about it, man. And we're seeing all the signs of the judgment that's to come, man. America is circling the drain, man. And that's because the Lord's gonna put a plug on this bitch. That's why. He's moving. So we gotta just, remain steadfast and have that patience and endure as long as we got to, because it's almost over, man. He ain't gonna let this thing continue on for much longer. This is the worst society ever. This is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, man. It's gonna receive a similar fate, destruction by way of fire, man. All right. And Not just any fire, man. Thermonuclear fire in the midst of World War III. Why do you think the Lord is allowing World War III to ramp up? Because he's finna destroy America in the midst of it, man. This abominable, wicked place. It's on its way out, man. All right, here we have the book of Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." Yeah, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, this is not our rest, man. You have to get comfortable here. All right? This place is a cesspool of wickedness, man. You're not even free. You're subject to payments, all kind of taxes, and just all kind of bullshit, man. Your air's polluted, the water's polluted, full of microplastics and forever chemicals. Your foods are GMO, all right? Killing you every damn day. This ain't your rest, man. This ain't the kingdom of heaven, man. This is hell. But the Lord is finna put it into this hell very soon. All right? And those of you who are comfortable here, all right, there's something wrong with you, man. All right? Something wrong with you. You ain't right in your head. You gotta just ask yourself, a few questions, man. If this is your rest, if this is the promised land or whatever, like the 2/3 of our people seem to think, then how come, you gotta live in a society where you can barely pay your rent, or if you're paying your rent, something else is going wrong, your car breaks down, all kind of things go wrong here, man. Showing you that this ain't the rest, man. In the kingdom, we ain't gonna have none of them problems, man. Ain't gonna be no oil changes in your car in the kingdom, man. We gonna have chariots, man. You see what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no adultery going on. All right, you ain't gonna have to question if your child is actually yours, man. In the kingdom of heaven, this ain't our rest, man. Ain't gonna be no child support court in the kingdom of heaven. This ain't our rest. Ain't gonna be no STDs. You gotta wrap it up because you scared. This bar might give you something. That ain't gonna be a thing in the kingdom, man. This is all signs that this is not our rest. You gotta go to work and smile and serve these damn transformers, knowing they goddamn wicked. These homosexuals, you gotta cater to them in this society. Showing you that this is not our rest. You can't even discipline your own children here, man. You gotta take your ass to jail and take the kids away and freak them out. So how the hell is this our rest, man? This place gotta go. Got a couple more. We're gonna close it out. All right. This is James chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High." So if you cool with this place, then you're on the opposite side, man, of righteousness. Just know that. If you cool with whatever's going down here, and you like the way things are being ran, then you're an enemy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and your doom is imminent. Okay? Point blank period, man. If you're a friend of this society, this world, if you like it here, then you're gonna be destroyed along with it, man. Point blank period. All right? So you gotta be out of your fucking mind to think that this place is your rest. I got one more. We're gonna close this thing out. All right? Gotta bring this one. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13. "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness." You see, this place does not operate on righteousness, man. Everything here is wicked, man. Everything here has a wicked vibration on it, man. Okay? Even these bodies that we're in are subject to sin. Wicked thoughts, man. We don't want to experience this shit no more, man. In the kingdom, we ain't gonna have such as a wicked thought enter into our mind, man. All right? You see what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to a new heaven and a new earth, man. And when it says new earth, it means refreshed. The earth is not going to blow up, like the Death Star. All right? The earth abides forever, as it tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes. But the Lord's going to refresh how it's being ran, man. He's going to renew it in righteousness when our Lord Yahweh Shai returns, man. All right? And that's what we desire. All right? We don't got nothing here in this society. This shit is done. It's through. It's cooked. All right? So I'm going to end this lesson right here. Lord willing, this was edifying, eye-opening to the elect, wherever you might be out there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Quadash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. A Kwam Yasharallah in the Bible bar. Shalom.